Welcome to Time Scroll, where we don't just explore the past, we question it. Today, we dive into the forgotten forks in the road of history, the what-ifs that could have changed everything. Because history isn't just what happened. It's also what almost happened. What if the internet was never invented? What if Hitler had become an artist? What if Rome never fell? These moments could have reshaped our world completely, from the way we live to who we are. So buckle up, because these 10 alternate timelines will blow your mind. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment your favorite what if at the end. Let's rewrite history, together. Number 10. What if the greatest library in human history had survived? In ancient Egypt, the Library of Alexandria was more than just a building, it was a global knowledge hub, housing over 400,000 scrolls from Greece, India, Persia, and beyond. But in a series of fires and wars, all of it was lost. Imagine if it hadn't been. What if humanity kept building on that early science, medicine, and math, uninterrupted? We might have had electricity in the Roman Empire, computers by the Middle Ages, and space travel centuries earlier. Some historians believe the destruction of Alexandria set human progress back by 1,000 years. One fire, one war, might have delayed your smartphone, your education, even your freedom. Number 9. What if the most infamous dictator of the 20th century became an artist instead? In 1907, a young Adolf Hitler applied to the Academy of Fine Arts in Vienna. He was rejected, twice. Broken and bitter, his path took a dark turn. But what if he had been accepted? What if his life had revolved around paint, not politics? Without Hitler, the Nazi Party may never have risen. World War II, with its 70 million deaths, might never have happened. No Holocaust. No Cold War. No atomic bomb race. Instead, Europe could have evolved into a more peaceful, united continent much earlier. And Hitler? Maybe just another forgotten painter in an old art museum. Number 8. What if the American colonies failed to break free from the British Empire? In 1776, 13 colonies declared independence. But what if George Washington had lost? What if Britain had crushed the Revolution? America could have remained a British colony for decades, possibly forever. No U.S. Constitution, no democratic model to inspire others. Canada, Australia, and India might still be under direct British rule. The French Revolution? Maybe delayed or never sparked. Slavery? Abolished sooner, or much later. The global map would look completely different. Without an independent America, the 20th century might have belonged to empires, not republics. Number 7. What if the Cold War had gone nuclear? In October 1962, the U.S. discovered Soviet nuclear missiles in Cuba, just 90 miles from Florida. The world held its breath for 13 days. But what if JFK and Khrushchev hadn't stepped back? What if one wrong move triggered World War III? Major cities like New York, Moscow, and London vaporized. Hundreds of millions dead. Nuclear winter choking the planet for years. Earth might still exist, but in ruins. Civilization could have reset to the Stone Age, or ended completely. One telegram could have ended history. Number 6. What if the internet never existed? No Google. No YouTube. No smartphones. No memes. Hard to imagine, right? Without the internet, information would still crawl through books, radios, and mail. Social media? Gone. Online shopping? Never born. Entire industries, like streaming, e-commerce, and even remote work, wouldn't exist. You'd probably be watching this on a DVD, or not at all. The world would feel smaller and slower. Revolutions, connections, and even relationships would change forever. The internet didn't just speed up life, it redefined it. Number 5. What if one of the deadliest pandemics in history never occurred? In the 14th century, the Black Death wiped out nearly half of Europe's population. Cities were emptied. Fields abandoned. Entire families vanished. But what if the plague never hit? Europe would have had double the population heading into the Renaissance. Labor shortages wouldn't have forced feudal lords to free serfs. Without that, democracy, workers' rights, and even capitalism may have come much later, or not at all. The plague was a tragedy, but it also cracked the foundation of medieval oppression. No plague, no progress? A chilling thought. Number 4. What if Nikola Tesla, not Thomas Edison, had shaped the world's power systems? Edison wanted a wired world powered by direct current. Tesla dreamed bigger, wireless energy, free and global. But Tesla lost the funding war. His towers were abandoned, his name forgotten for decades. What if investors had backed Tesla instead? We might have had wireless electricity in every home. No power lines. No energy bills. A decentralized, tech-powered society. Tesla's dream was centuries ahead. And in this timeline, the future might have arrived a lot sooner. Number 3. What if John F. Kennedy had survived that day in Dallas? On November 22, 1963, a single bullet changed the course of history. But what if it missed? JFK might have ended the Vietnam War early. Civil rights legislation could have passed faster. The space race? Even more ambitious. Some believe Kennedy was ready to pull out of Vietnam, saving tens of thousands of lives. Others say he could have avoided the Watergate-era distrust that reshaped American politics. A longer JFK presidency might have meant a very different America, more unified, more visionary, and maybe more peaceful. Number 2. What if the Roman Empire never collapsed? For centuries, Rome ruled a vast empire, its laws, culture, and technology shaping the ancient world. But in the 5th century, invasions and internal strife ended the empire, plunging Europe into the Dark Ages. Imagine if Rome had stayed strong, continuing its innovations and uniting Europe for centuries more. Science, architecture, and democracy could have accelerated by centuries, creating a world very different from ours, more advanced, connected, and peaceful. Number 1. What if the asteroid never hit Earth 66 million years ago? The dinosaurs ruled the planet for over 160 million years, until a sudden impact wiped them out. But what if that catastrophic event never happened? Would humans even exist? Dinosaurs might still dominate the Earth, evolving into smarter, bigger creatures. Mammals, including our ancestors, may have stayed small and hidden. Maybe today, the world would be ruled by giant reptiles, not humans. A jungle-filled planet where we are just a minor footnote in the story of life.